gonna clap. Nice. Fuck yeah. All right.
10, 1, start.
Ah, it's chronic nonsense with your favorite boys, Jim and Ranville.
Hi.
Hey, we're back.
Crack.
$12.99 an episode.
I smoked a lot of crack.
Give me your money.
I did this episode.
How many cracks did you smoke?
Quen?
I saw some in the sidewalk. Did you smoke those? Little bitch.
Did you really smoke?
Little bitch.
Did you really smoke crack off the sidewalk?
Sidewalk cracks. Break your mother's sidewalk cracks.
This video is brought to you in part by crack.
Break your mother.
Go fuck yourself. Break your fucking mother, right?
All right, guys. Here's the thing about this episode. It's a Sunday night. We got our fingers crossed.
What does that mean?
We're ready.
We got our fingers fucking crossed.
We're
happy to be here.
We're happy to be here.
Hey man, there's nowhere else I'd rather be.
And there's everywhere else you could be.
Excuse you.
You could have been anywhere else.
I could have been anywhere else.
Here you
are. And I decided to let everybody know
that you've busted out of Guantanamo Bay to be here. How did you end up there? What put you in prison?
I killed a man.
Oh, fuck. I don't know if I want to be doing an episode with a murderer.
No, I didn't kill him.
Oh. Okay. Funny joke. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Guys, welcome back to the show. There's another man here. His name's Scrimped. He's gonna be our supervisor today because we felt like it was time.
He's behind the camera over there.
I felt like it was well, that would be the producer that's behind the camera.
Oh,
but our
supervisor's behind the producer.
Our supervisor, yeah, he's staring at the producer's ass.
He's supervising the producer.
Yeah,
the producer is producing us.
Yeah,
and he's doing a great job. Thank you, Scramped.
Thank you, Scramped.
Wait, that's the supervisor.
You're my man.
What's the producer? What's your name, sir?
Health.
Is his name Health?
It's an F. Health. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
guys, they caught him.
Cox.
All right,
Tim.
All right.
What do you think the theme of this episode is going to be today?
Shit.
You got it.
Yeah.
It's shit.
Shit. Did you take a shit today? Dude. Okay. So,
go ahead.
Tia and I went to Ohio there was a friend and it had a birthday. And had to celebrate it. So Ohio.
I heard the memes say that was the worst place on earth.
I couldn't care less. No, we can't.
I couldn't tell.
No, I mean, I think the only thing I've ever done in Ohio, I've done a few things in Ohio. I'm gonna stop talking.
Really?
I'm still talking.
Well, it is a podcast. I really wouldn't want you to stop talking.
That's a fair point. But so we were in Ohio, and
is that the producer?
I don't remember. I don't remember if that's the producer. I don't remember.
We're off to a good start. That's impressive. He sounds just like a wolf. What's
Look
up?
at the camera. Look into your eyes. Look into my eyes. Look into my ass.
Well, you gotta.
Pants. I got pants.
Yeah, you have them.
Shut them. Shut them. No, so we were in Ohio, and oh man, we had some good food at a place called the Pub.
Well, that's a great name.
I had a Welsh dip.
Okay,
and it was fantastic.
It's made out of whales.
I'm not gonna blame the sandwich, but the sandwich could have been a contributing factor.
Okay,
but when I got home, I spent a long time on the toilet.
Yeah.
And there were some moments in the car ride that were a bit sketchy. I was concerned that I wouldn't make it, but I did.
You would die?
Well, I was concerned I was going to have to be like, Tia, we need to pull over now so that we can
shit on the side of the road?
Yeah.
Damn.
No. It was gonna be like, hey, we need to next gas station right now. It was not. It was. There was no concern in my mind that I was going to have to shit on the side
What
of
was
the road.
on your sandwich that made you shit?
I don't think it was the sandwich necessarily. I feel like it had been brewing all day. It might have been related to the fact that what we had for lunch was just a bunch of like dips, and vegetables in dips and fruits
Name
in dips.
some vegetables, Tim.
And some chorizo, queso
Do you have
stuff.
any vegetables on the top of your mind?
And like I don't think my stomach handles dips well.
You're not gonna name off any vegetables for me?
But I love dips, and so I just keep eating them. Combined with the fact that I've been drinking coffee lately, and I don't usually do that.
Any vegetables? Do you know any of them?
I'm sorry. Did you say something?
You nailed it! Bullseye!
No, it probably was the sandwich. Let's be honest. I didn't want to do that to the sandwich. I'm sorry, sandwich. I don't know what was on it. Not
What?
vegetables.
What?
Well, there were some peppers on the sandwich.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
I'm thinking about vegetables now.
Now you choose to think about vegetables.
Yeah.
Now you want to list them off.
Yeah, I'm gonna list them.
I don't want to hear them
Snap
now.
peas.
Oh, God. That's one. Got the whole
That's
audience
two.
going. What do you think
about vegetables? Has your dietary health been good lately? Your digestive health? Has your colon been doing well? You got a good pancreas? Do you like your kidneys? Are
my
they
kidneys are-
treating you all right?
I haven't eaten mine yet.
Okay.
Are you supposed to eat your kidneys?
Yeah, that's why people make them into beans.
I'm really worried for how I'm going to pay for my kidneys college.
Yeah, well. Some people say...
Guys, you're listening to Chronic Nonsense. We'll be right back after these short messages.
You finished?
Yeah, that was just one of the short messages.
Oh, okay. I didn't get the email about
Here's
that
the
one.
second one.
One man, one jar, and then you buy it on the store shelf, and you put it down on a counter. Look inside yourself, and then you'll see it in the jar. Buy jars, $12, 99 cents. Same price as an episode of this show.
What is war?
If you haven't paid for this episode yet,
What's war?
you can find me on Venmo at
War!
Thank you, everybody, for paying attention to our ads break, and now we're back. This is the 89th episode of this show. 89, dude. We made it.
What am I supposed to do about that?
89.
89's crazy. That's a number that I've seen before.
Yeah, it's twice the number I could have been to be.
What?
Twice the number I could have
Tim,
been
you
to be.
pooped a lot, right?
Yeah, I've pooped a lot
Can I tell you?
over the years.
Can I tell you something about poop?
Tell me about it.
It's gross.
Okay. Yeah. Did you read like a study
let's
about
get a
that?
word from our poop sponsor.
Thank you. Jiminy sponsor.
This is Jimmy's sponsor, and he's got a sponsor for you. Tim, my dog.
Your dog.
Have you ever had a dog?
Go ahead and
talk
got
about
one
it.
right now.
Name some dogs.
I got
Name a vegetable, then name a dog in that order.
Dachshund.
That's wrong.
Dachshund.
Next question. Why am I coughing again?
Elf on the shelf.
I'll be the elephant you're in. Okay, so my dog. You've had a dog, right?
Fuck yeah, I've had a dog. I've had more than one.
So he had been drinking a lot of water recently,
Yeah.
and like peeing
Drinking so much water, that
in his
dog.
crate a little bit. He'd been
Okay.
peeing in his crate.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. It's sad to see. You don't want to see. You're like, why is he doing that right now? I mean, he always drank a lot of water. He would go days without drinking water, and then he'd be like, all right, time to drink all the water I got. Yeah. For some reason, he's always been like that. Yeah. But recently, he's just been drinking a lot, and he's had some accidents in his crate. And it was Tuesday night. Yeah. He woke us up because we smelled it, and oh my goodness, what a poop that dog had in his crate.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. It was real bad. And smelly, welly, smell down the man.
Poor big boy.
It was poor. He was a poor dog. Poor Bigby. Bigby's his name.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't get it wrong again, or else I'll have to end the show forever.
Good old.
I have the control to end the show forever.
I mean, you do.
No, I don't. I just come over. It's your.
Well, but like, if you just didn't come over, then the show's over.
I guess you wouldn't do it.
You know what I mean?
But I'm saying you have the power to keep doing the show if you really wanted to.
That's true. Yeah, I could technically keep doing the show.
If I can't end the show if I wanted to.
Yeah, I guess.
But. Does that upset you? You want me to?
Really sad about it.
Episode 89 is the last
episode. This is it.
Man, I can't believe we made it to episode 89.
I can't believe I didn't make it. I can't believe we thought about making it. I wish I could go back and eat less dip.
Really?
You know? Because like there were lots of vegetables and fruits there, and like I felt good about eating those. Like that felt good because I don't do that much.
Yeah.
But then like I piled all this dip on there, and it's like, well now what are you doing? It was fine, and then you added all that dip, and now you're like,
what kind of dip?
Dip ranch dip, and then also the onion dip.
Okay.
And then some of that, whatever that sweet dip is that you get with like a tray of fruit. When you get
like a like a it's got a little twinge.
And I had too much of it. I had way too much of it.
It goes really good with a flump.
And then later I had some buffalo chicken dip, which I fucking love. But if you eat that in large quantities, it's probably not great for you. Like most things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim.
I had a lot of dip that day, is what I'm saying. And the sandwich I got was a sandwich that you dip into dip.
Au jus?
I had, yeah.
You had a French dip.
French dip, basically. But it was Welsh.
A Welsh
dip. The sandwich
dip.
was Welsh.
It's a Welsh dip.
The concept was French.
And that's how you know. That's why you started shitting yourself. Because that's fucked up. We hate France.
Sitting myself.
We hate France. Fuck France. Fuck France.
Doesn't have my hate. It just has my friends' hate. Nice dick. Ass. Shit. Fart. Thank you. Tim.
Tim, I wish I was done with my dog pooping story.
Yeah. So what happened next?
It didn't end.
Fill it in. Fill it out.
So I took him outside, obviously, after cleaning his shit.
Yeah.
And he makes another stinky poo-poo outside.
Okay.
Really rancid smell.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy fuck.
What have you been eating, bro?
What an awful thing to he eating the same thing he always eats. That's what he ate. As far as I know. And then we come inside, and then he pukes.
Ooh.
Then he pukes, and the puke smells like his shit, but worse.
Oh.
And it was bad.
That's not good.
That's not good.
That is bad.
Yeah, that's not good. I was like, that's not supposed to smell. That's not supposed to smell.
Not at all.
Like that.
No.
I mean, it's supposed to smell.
Yeah, puke doesn't smell good, but like, not like.
It's not supposed
not like
to be
bad shit smells.
It's not. He's not supposed to puke, and then you have to evacuate the building.
Right. Yeah.
So I was like, concerning. What is that? And then I looked it up, and they were like, your dog might have a blocked intestine. Or like intestinal blockage of some sort.
Yeah, okay.
And so
that sounds like it's easy and fine to fix.
That sounds fine to fix, and it sounds like it won't cost a thing.
Sounds like you could do it yourself, probably.
Sounds like you could just reach in your dog and be like, let me pull that out for you.
Here's my hand inside you.
So
Yeah.
we are like, fine, we'll take him to the manimal hospital. So
Yeah.
by the way, he pooped on his
Way
dog
to the
bed.
on his hospital.
No, on his dog bed in his crate.
Oh,
So,
that's really unfortunate.
yeah, it was really unfortunate. We're like, there's no saving this. This dog bed is done.
Oh man.
So we threw that out.
So it's not one that you can like toss in the wash.
No, we could toss in the wash. We could toss it in the wash. Daniel Wash.
Wash point oh.
And that's the title of
And
this
that's
video.
all the time we've got. Thank you.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So, but also when he came in, we had his other bed. We had 2 beds for him.
Of course.
3, actually.
As you should.
We took his second bed and we put it in the living room, or it was there before. And he comes in immediately. When he comes in and he pukes right on his other bed. Oh. And of course, it's the worst puke you've ever seen, and I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, okay, there goes the other one. You're ruining all your beds, bud.
Yeah.
In hindsight, this third time, I'm a fucking idiot. We put a bed in the car for him to lay on, so he was comfy and not, scared.
Well, so did the bed take the brunt of it?
In the car?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. All
No,
right.
it was still a lot.
I was gonna say if most of it got on the bed and you can take the bed out, then that's good.
Yeah, no,
But
it got on both. Actually, it got a lot on both.
That is unfortunate.
It was unfortunate.
That might have been a mistake.
I was like, wow, okay, because that was the one upside. I was like, well, he'll have no bed anymore, but it won't be in my car. Oh,
yeah. No,
was I
both.
wrong?
Yeah. No, it's both.
What are you gonna do? You gotta take care of your dog. And so we take him to the awful place. Awful. There's not a worse place on the planet than an emergency room for dogs.
No, it sounds fun.
That's where you take your dogs to die. That's where dogs go to die. That's or get fixed.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's just to get put down.
Yeah.
Saw that happen. Didn't have to see it happen, but I saw a dog come in and not come out.
No, they brought a dog out with a gun to his head, and they were like, "What? Look at this,
dude! It's fucking awful. I'm not supposed to see that.
Yeah, well,
I'm not supposed to. And that's why I'm upset every time I have to go there, because I'm like, I know I'm going to find someone who's like...
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want that. I never want to see that.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it with my own dogs.
I'm going to get to do that with my dog someday, and I don't need it to watch yours. I don't need it to watch yours.
I don't need to watch it happen with me.
I don't want to have it to mine either. Yeah.
I just don't want things to die. But anyway.
Yeah, well.
So that was another thing.
That makes it tough.
We were worried about, too.
Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah.
I would be, too. I would be, too.
So we get there, and this was at like 4:30 in the morning, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like real early. I was dumb. I went to bed at like 2 finally. the night before.
Yeah.
What a mistake. Didn't realize it'd be that big of a mistake.
Yeah.
But it certainly was. You don't do that. Now I know that. But because I didn't go back to sleep that day. Mm-mm. It was just we spent most of the morning with him in the fucking office, and it was awful. We finally got to go home, and we're all laying in bed, and he's laying in the bed with us.
Yeah.
Again, hindsight 2020. Maybe not do that, because I thought, the reason why he pooped, because they gave him anti-nausea stuff anyway, so he wasn't supposed to puke, or anything like that, and he didn't. Pooping, on the other hand, he was laying down asleep, poor dog, and then he didn't get up or anything. It just happened. We're like, what the fuck is that smell? And we look, and it's poop, but it doesn't. I'll spare details.
It doesn't move like poop.
It doesn't move like poop. It doesn't look like poop. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't smell like poop. You know what it smells like, Tim?
Ducks.
Death.
Oh.
Death ducks.
I was close.
You were close. Ducks are adjacent to death.
Yeah, yeah.
But it smelled like, it was the worst smell I've ever smelled in my entire life. It was like, oh, that's what the inside of someone smells like, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's
probably.
what it actually smells like, not the poop fumes, it was like, and it got all over our bed. Mm-hmm. Out go those sheets. Mm-hmm. With anything that was something that absolutely gross happened to him, we threw it out. And by the way, we both had to clean it up, but I was there to clean it up, and I was cleaning it up that day, and there's nothing that's been more disgusting in my entire life. I've never been more I had to go to the toilet to like, I didn't end up puking, but dry heaving, because the smell was so, it was that bad.
Yeah.
And I never thought that I'd have to do that.
Yeah.
But he's fine now.
Well, that's good.
Good news. Isn't that great?
That's great, actually.
Yeah,
but
good news. Didn't puke again. Took him a couple days before he started pooping again. He got it all out. Every last little bit in his body, and then some. He got it all out that night.
Well, that's definitely good.
Yeah. And we were like, what happened? We were trying to think, and we started looking stuff up, and we're like, apparently dogs can't digest nuts, like almonds.
Okay.
And Emma recently got a thing of like cashews and nuts to like snack on, and we're like, did one fall on the floor and he ate one? Because it's not like we spilled any.
Right. Yeah.
And it's not, did he just eat one nut and then the worst thing of all time happened?
Man,
how's that happen?
I don't want that to be how that
crazy?
works. I don't want that to be how that works.
Yeah, so be careful.
I'll keep that in mind.
Careful with
Man, that's rough.
Dogs.
Poor baby.
Poor baby. Poor gross.
Yeah.
So this is a poop podcast.
Oh, God. It's still going. It's still going. Jesus Christ. I didn't know it could go that slow. That's wild. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Welcome back, everybody.
Farts are so funny. You'd think that I'd be done with poop humor and all that stuff after that, and I'm not.
Never.
I'll never be done with it. I'll fucking kill a man before I kill a man.
Kill a man before you kill a man. Give it to him before you kill him. All right.
Oh, God. But, yeah, man, I've had quite the week. So, what else did I do? I mean, I had that flat fucking tire before I came here, but that's not really that interesting of a story. Do you know how to change a tire?
I've changed many a tire.
I believe it, dude. I know you know how to change a tire. You know who doesn't?
You.
Me.
That's unfortunate.
But it also
so you've never changed
out.
one before that one?
I feel like I was shown at one point.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a while ago.
I guess you probably weren't with me the time that I had to I've had to change the chain. I've had to change the tire for my car. I think I had to do it with the van once.
Let's go back.
Maybe. No, I take that back. I've never done it with the van. I think I did it with the car that I had before this one once. And then I think I've done it with this one 2 or 3 times. I got a nail in a tire twice.
That's awful.
Both times at work at Windows, Doors, and More.
Yeah, they would. That would be the place that happens.
After it happened the second time, Ron bought that giant magnet that we started using to sweep the parking lot.
Dude, I was thinking about having that job earlier, and I was like, what a fucking fever dream.
Yeah.
I did that for a year.
Yeah.
I did that for a whole fucking year is what I did it for.
2, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I did it for a year, and I'm thinking about it. I was like, what was I doing? Where was that going to go?
Yeah.
What was that going to do? Where was that? Hello?
Those were good times.
It was a good time. I had a great time.
But yeah, it was very...
And it paid for all my shit.
It's a weird time.
That I had. And I had a small place, and that's all I needed.
Yeah.
So, but what the fuck?
It was good for what it was, but yeah, it's kind of like a weird blip in my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, the thing that sucks about changing a tire, I'm assuming you probably put your spare tire on, and that's how you got here?
No, I took Emma's car.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't have to drive on, because I don't want to drive on it unless I'm driving to get it fixed.
Makes sense. The thing that sucks about that is putting a spare tire on. Now you have to change the tire again.
Yeah.
It's like every time you change a tire, unless you're putting a new good tire on it, you're changing that tire twice. You know, that just kind of sucks.
I've never had to do it. Or no, I know I did do it at one point. I know I did, because I remember when I was in high school, I went to go. It was the same car I had now.
Oh yeah.
And I went to fill up the tire with air because it needed air.
Yeah.
And I heard it go tss while I was doing it, and I was like, I had always heard that before, and I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
that's the air coming back out.
That's all the air went out of it. And I called my dad. I was like, hey, buddy, is it not supposed to? I thought it was supposed to go tss, right? He was like, no. I was like, well, it did every time I filled it up. It was like, you didn't fill it up. I was like, well, you gotta tell the thing on my dashboard to stop telling me I filled it up then, and that it made that noise, because I promise I heard it.
Yeah.
But it was louder that time.
Well, yeah, there's usually like a little bit of sound associated with it, especially if you don't have it like well sealed on there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it was a bit louder that time. And I was like, all right, well, all the air is out of one of my tires. He was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. And I was like, you can't fill that back up? He said, no. Nope, you need a new tire now. And I was like, oh, what a shame. So that's what we did.
Yeah.
And he paid for it because he's my dad.
Well, that's good.
Piece
that's
of shit. That's what you get.
Yeah, the first time I changed my tire, I almost screwed up really badly.
Almost.
I mean, I made a mistake of not putting the jack in a good spot, so that the car offered to move some, and could have fallen off the jack, but I saved it, and then I moved the jack to where it was supposed to be, and everything was fine. But I had never done it before, and it was sketchy. It was really sketchy. But
it's scary.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to do that, but yeah. So I drove Emma's car here, and now I'm here.
Totally understand.
Now I have to deal with a flat tire, and that means I'm gonna have to. Like all the money I had is gone now because of the dog incident.
Yeah.
So, and then I got a flat tire. I was like, well, Dad, I would have helped. I promise. Well, I had the money.
You might not like have to replace the tire. It depends on what's caused it to go flat. Because the 2 times that I got nails in my tires, they were in the tread. It. Yeah, so they just did a little patch on it. It was $25.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
So, yeah, depending on what's wrong, you can, I
have money for that.
And you can do it even cheaper if you do it yourself, but I didn't. I just took it to Big O.
The thing is, though, I have a feeling that when we get there, they're going to be like, you need new tires on all of these. Because I was like, Pretty sure that's why it went flat in the first place.
Well, if that's why, then yeah. Probably. Yeah. But,
So
if you picked up something from the road, fingers crossed, then you might be all right. But
I hadn't filled it with air, though, partially because of that thing that happened in high school.
Yeah.
And also because, like, I heard that I didn't really need to fill it up all the time during the wintertime because it automatically goes down anyway, right? And then, because as I would keep driving, it shows me on my thing.
Yeah.
It would go back up, right?
Gotcha.
And every time I would fill it up in high school, like fill the air in my tires in high school, they would go right back down like the next time I drove it. So I was always like, okay, is that not normal?
No, I don't think so. I mean, like,
right.
yeah, in the winter, yeah, it's hard to keep them filled because when the temperature changes a lot, it like will cause that to fluctuate because I think it's because air at different temperatures expands and contracts, just like water turning into ice expands and contracts. So I think that's what causes that. But yeah, like when it got super cold here, all of my tires got low, but I filled them back up and they've been fine since. Like you just want to like keep an eye on them. Mm-hmm. So I think you probably should fill it up.
Name a vegetable.
Artichoke.
You know any others?
I only knew two. The artichoke and the one that I said before. I don't know what I said before. I didn't say a vegetable before. I don't think.
Oh! What'd you say?
Any day, anytime.
You'll fucking fight me.
Yeah, I had to fill up my tires a few days ago because I was getting ready to go to work, and I was like, "Oh, they look pretty low." My light, the sensor for my tire pressure thing isn't working anymore, so I probably should check them more frequently than I do. But yeah, I was like, "Oh, that one looks low," and it looked low because it was 20 psi lower than it should have been.
Oh yeah.
So like 2/3 of the air.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah, that's low.
So I filled them up and they've been fine, but yeah. Yeah, I was like, I shouldn't drive on that one.
That reminds me. If you were to fight me right now, how would you try to finish me off? How would you try to kill me?
Try to kill you?
Yeah, not finish or fight, beat me or knock me out, or fuck me. How would you try to eat my pussy out? Sword.
Yeah.
You have a sword, right? But like, I'm just saying, like, if you had to fight bare, all right, you do have a sword. Okay, so you would try to. This guy.
Yeah, you got it. No,
piece of shit.
If I had to kill you right now,
I'm sorry.
I guess bare hand.
Yeah, like if you were
Bare
like
hand?
to like actually fight me, like we're about to fight fisticuffs. Would you like box, or would you try to take me down?
Yeah, I think I'd try to like knock you down. Like I think I'd try and like.
You try to use your legs.
Yeah, I think I'd try and take your legs out from under you.
You try to take my legs out. Like, would you use your legs to kick me?
No, I think I'd punch you.
Is it because you're not confident in your kicks?
With the butt of my hand there.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Hurts less. Hurts you more.
Hurts me more. Hurts you less.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
because if you like punch somebody, you can like fuck up your hand. But if you like, you know, and if you want to kill somebody, kill them quick. You know, nose like you can send the cartilage up into their brain if you try hard enough.
Oh really?
We'll take them out.
Oh damn!
And they die.
You wouldn't try to submit me.
I'm not gonna do that to you.
You wouldn't put me in a chokehold.
I'm gonna choke you. I'm just gonna grab your neck.
This episode's brought to you by the BDSM community, where we choke and kill each other for fun and sex.
BDSM stands for Bim and Dalen.
Bim Dalen's sex montage.
Yeah, Bim Dalen's sex montage. That's the name of the episode.
No, it's not.
It's the name of the episode.
No.
Oh, what do you want to call it?
I thought we were calling it, what was the... Fuck.
Rock Hard, Rock Lobster.
Call it that now. Man.
Yeah.
What was the last time you saw Frozen? Don't answer that. I hate that question. I don't want to talk about Frozen.
Have you seen the second one?
No, but it's snowing outside. It was snowing outside this week.
It did.
What a fucking treat.
Pretty.
What a fucking treat.
I enjoyed it a lot.
My coworkers do not like snow, it turns out. And I'm like, oh, I'm on the opposite side.
Yeah, I love snow.
If it's winter, what is it? When it's December to whenever spring is, it should be snow on the fucking ground.
Yeah. I like when it gives me an excuse to not go to things. Mm-hmm. But way more than that, I like that it is pretty.
Oh, it's pretty. You walk in it, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. My favorite is when it's like deep enough that it just stays there. Like like they have a chance to clear off the roads and you can go places and do stuff. But there's still like a shit ton of snow. I love that.
And let's not pretend that if we went to a place where no one's fucking walked in and there's snow on the ground, you're like, I'm going to put my fucking feet and tracks all up in this.
That was one of my favorite things to do as a kid. Like there was like lots of, random patches around my parents' house. And I loved just making a set of footprints going around.
That's just so much fun. Dude, and then icicles.
Yeah.
Just realize as an adult, I still have an urge to be like, I need all those to be fucking off.
Oh,
I need all of them gone.
Out?
I need them
That's funny.
Which sucks because they're beautiful.
They are beautiful.
They look great. I would leave them, but there was a bunch of them like hanging off our thing, and I went, oh, get the. I just smacked the shit out of it. I didn't even look below me. I'm on the second floor.
Jesus.
I was like, I could kill the baby down there.
Yeah, kill the baby. There's one baby that always hangs out under your window.
Well, there's only a baby that's underneath us.
Oh, okay. I see.
It was by himself. I think he's divorced.
Same.
Really? You're a divorced baby yourself.
Yeah, I'm a
diverse baby. He's a diverse, divorced baby. This episode's brought to you by babies. If you're thinking about having one, make sure you think properly before you have a baby, because it might die if you break its neck.
It might, but there's a chance. There's always that chance, and that's what we're all about here at Chronic Nonsense.
At Chronic Nonsense, giving your broken neck babies a chance.
Yeah, we want to give them a chance.
Do you have broken neck as a kid, right?
A baby?
We'll be right back.
We'll beat
the shit. Hey, don't you do that. Don't you do that to me. What were we talking about? Oh, icicles. I just like to smack the shit out of them off. Give the fucking things.
Yeah.
And, dude, a dog playing in the snow? Are you shitting me?
Yeah, I am shitting you.
Big B.
No, it's so cute.
Big B loves the snow.
Yeah.
Like, every time we go out and there's snow and he feels it on his feet, he just freaks out. He's like, oh, fuck, I gotta run. I gotta run away.
Teal let Tilly out last night, and I was in the bedroom, and our windows face out against, like, the yard. And I just see Tilly, like, running by and just, like, throwing snow everywhere. It's adorable.
What if you're like, oh, that's cute, and then you, like, go back to what you were doing, laying in bed and stuff, and then you hear...
she just jumps
through your burst through your window.
Dude, I would lose it.
Would you be mad at her?
I would. I mean, yeah, but
you gotta be.
Like, I'd also be just so confused. I'd be pissed.
I think you'd laugh,
but
I think there's a part of you that would laugh your ass off a little bit.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Maybe not.
Afterwards, for sure. But, like, I don't know. In the moment, maybe. Probably not.
I'll tell you what. Everyone who hears that story is gonna laugh their ass off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'd love a dog to burst through my...
Yeah, you said it. What was that?
That might not work.
What was that you were doing?
So we just had silence on the show for a second. It might not. Okay, anyway.
As it should.
As it should. So yeah, the snow's been wonderful. I'm sad that's leaving.
Yeah.
I think it should snow most of the time if it's going to be this cold out. Might as well.
Yeah,
you know?
I want it.
Yeah.
I also like it when it's this cold out. Like
Me too.
I can, once it gets down into the single digits and the negatives, I'm like, all right,
I mean,
that's maybe a little colder than it needs to be.
But
like if you're somewhere between
we can't talk today.
if you're somewhere between 10 and like 30
years old,
that's great because I love wearing my coats.
Yeah, man.
I like getting all bundled up and going out in the snow.
I'm finally wearing my Carhartt jacket that I don't remember where it came from.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I have one.
Hell yeah.
Because that shit's expensive.
Yeah,
So
it is.
I'm glad I have it. It's nice to wear coats. And have you seen this coat? Shout out to you, Kanye. You're such a good man. Why have your goddamn worshiper, Kanye?
Yeah.
It's an election season.
Isn't it? Isn't it just?
An election season or an election year is what I meant.
Isn't it just?
I was reading news and stuff about it and the election, this being an election year, and I was just like,
I keep forgetting.
and then
and then I remember, and then I'm sad.
Right? I was like, why is it going to be an election year?
Because
it's the worst.
Because it's the
worst.
What are we doing?
It's that, and it's just
what
like,
are we doing as a country?
All it is. I'm like, I don't want any. I don't know. I mean, you ask me who I want. I'm like, I don't know.
None of them.
Someone.
I don't want any of them. I don't want. If there was a way for everything to just work, if we just didn't have anybody in charge, if we could just. But that's not how. It can't be like that. But I want it to be.
It could be, bro.
I just wish.
Yeah, I
just wish nobody was in charge of any of the countries, but that everything just kind of worked.
And someone's gonna hear that. Wouldn't that be? Obviously, that's what we want. But I was looking at it. Most people want that, probably. And I was just like, it's so fucking hard. It's so fucking hard to be like, I gotta be invested in this because it's like I don't like anyone. It sucks.
And it sucks because it's important. Like I know it's important.
I know where it'll go.
But it's also like, man, I don't.
It's just the way it's all set up too. The government's all set up for. It's just like I don't like it. It doesn't feel right.
Isn't it crazy anymore? That there's just like.
Because nothing happens.
Yeah.
You ever notice that?
That's the other funny thing.
Happens.
Like, everybody freaks the fuck out. And understandably so. Like, it is very important. Happen. Well, no, but I mean, like, they freak the fuck out during the election process.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, if this guy gets elected, we're all going to fucking die. And then they do, and then it's like, yeah, it's worse now. Or, yeah, maybe it's better now for a minute. But then it just kind of gets back to where it was.
You know what? I've only noticed the only thing that happens is nothing gets fucking better.
Nothing gets better.
Nothing gets better.
It gets worse for a little bit, and then it gets better again, but not like better.
It doesn't get
better than it was.
No, it doesn't get better. It gets back to you took away the bad
make
stuff.
It back to equilibrium.
It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, what are we doing?
Yeah,
that's all that happens.
Yeah,
it's like, can we get
straight up? Like, yep, it's worse now. Oh, we're back to what we were. It's worse now. Oh, we're back.
Could we just make the minimum wage like $17 an hour?
Dylan,
sorry. You're right.
Dylan, you're asking too much. Come on.
I mean, maybe I am, but fuck. It's just hard out here, man.
Butt fuck.
I'm glad. I like that use of it more.
Butt fuck.
Just every now and then. Just a little.
Every. I
wish I could do that.
really do too. That you could just hold it up to
You're
it.
gonna keep talking.
No.
Now.
No. Do you ever think about how you talk sometimes and you're like, man, I didn't know I said things like that.
Go-karts.
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 You ever think about what? What did you say?
How you speak, like your speaks.
I try not to, because every time I hear myself talk, I get mad that that's what I sound like. Not voice-wise, but like that's how I would
that's good.
choose to say what I said.
Yeah,
It pisses me off every time. I'm like, say it like a sentence, will you?
it's unfortunate that we record an hour of your life every week.
Doesn't it? I wish I could say it did that on purpose too. It just goes to show, man.
Well, I think looking back on what I said, what you said makes sense.
What?
I'm in a vortex right now.
A vortex of fun.
Swamp vortex.
Swamp.
Swamp. What are we at? What are we at right now? 1 minute? 19 minutes?
We have 1 minute. We've only recorded for 1 whole minute.
Oh, that stopped. Probably a while ago.
Yeah. Like, we have a fucking producer over there and a supervisor of the producer, and they can't do shit. Come on, man.
It's all right. We don't need that camera.
Thanks, assholes.
Luckily, we don't need that camera. The only cameras that matter are the ones that we're watching. Fuck the producers.
You're right. Oh, shit. This is still wrong.
Fuck you, buddy. Anyway, another thing and another time and another place. I don't know.
That movie won an Oscar.
Yeah. It definitely won a Grammy and that too.
Tim, if the Lions make it to the Super Bowl, are you going to root for them?
If the Lions make it to the Super Bowl, I'm not going to know what hit them.
I don't know what that means, but I'll take that as a yes.
That's right. Oh, man. Because the Super Bowl is so hard.
It is hard.
It's so hard.
It goes so hard.
You ever think about how people play sports?
Yeah, man. Every weekend, I think about it.
Like, what?
Yeah, that's how sometimes I'll think about it and be like, I didn't like sports for a long time, and then I'll watch and I'll be so into it, and then I'll like really like disassociate and watch them. I'll be like, what the fuck are they doing out there? What are you guys doing? You're just throwing a ball around.
I need to learn how to watch sports better.
What do you mean?
I can't.
Oh, then don't worry about it.
I can't do it.
See, if you can't do it, then you can't do it.
We always get invited to a Super Bowl party, and it's very nice that we do. But I don't know how to watch it.
What do you mean?
Because I feel I don't
like you don't know what's going on. Or?
No, I know what's going on. I can't force myself to care.
That's the thing. You just
when I was young, I was intrigued by the commercials being Super Bowl commercials, but now I'm not.
Yeah, so it's hard to watch the Super Bowl.
So it's hard to watch the Super Bowl. But then, like, there are people there that I like, but I can't talk to them because I don't know how to talk to them about the game, and I don't want to interrupt their watching of the game. It's just I can't do it. I don't know how to do it.
Most of the time, though, it's not even fans of the teams that are watching. It's just you're watching it because it's the Super Bowl. And
I totally get that, and I understand why people care about it so much, and I respect it, which is why I don't want to be like a dick that's not into it or in it and wanting to watch it. But I don't want to be like, no, I don't want to go to this party. Because they'll, not that they'd be upset with me, but like I appreciate the invitation and I want to be there for it, But then I'm like there and I'm like I don't know what to do.
Just depends on the party, I guess. Because if it's a big party and people are walking around talking, and it's just playing or something, then it's like that's probably pretty easy because you don't even have to watch the game.
And it does depend on which parties we go to. Like
if you're going to like a gathering where it's a few friends just hanging out and just watching the TV, then I get it. That's probably pretty difficult.
Like I'm speeching about the parties that we used to go to when I was like there are some parties that I've gone to with family and stuff where I feel this way and I'm just like I don't know what to do.
And also I don't know which ones you've ever paid attention to.
Yeah,
they might not have been good games because you can't help when they're good.
That's true.
Because like if I know that you've watched the sports games we've been at.
I mean, we've been doing pep band and stuff for years.
Seen good games.
Yeah.
Like tight, close games. And
right.
So I feel like you know how to watch it. And it's just like.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to maintain interest in it.
Yeah. It's.
Like when I'm watching stuff that I had a personal stake in
the Louisville
U of L stuff because I'm going there and I cared about it more.
Mm-hmm. That's all it takes.
But honestly, the moment that I stopped being in pep band, I couldn't watch U of L
that makes
games.
sense because it doesn't.
And like I can enjoy watching Tia play volleyball because I care about watching Tia play, and volleyball is interesting. Like volleyball happens fast.
See,
but like trying to watch a football game for me is hard.
I get
it's hard.
If you're not, I don't really watch much besides Lions games. I won't watch like a full.
Because you like the Lions.
I can appreciate it more now that I'm a fan of football and a fan of a team.
Yeah.
I can appreciate watching any game more now because, and I feel like you would see when cool things happen. I mean, it's hard to see that and go like.
It is cool when cool things happen. Yeah. That's true.
It's dumb to say, but
but you're right. I get it.
But I mean, what got me, because I'm like, I like Michigan for one, so I already have that kind of loyalty. If you don't have that loyalty, another thing about Lions is that they've been shit garbage bad for a very extremely long time.
So it's exciting. It's
that, like, an easy team to root for, and if you like follow who the players are or who the coach is or something like that, and you learn to like those guys. Yeah. Like what started for me is I was like, I like Lamar Jackson. He seemed like a nice guy when he was there. Yeah. And he seemed like a nice guy and stuff, even though he didn't really say anything. He was just waving at the band and be like, right. Right. And then he did amazing things. I was like, I like this guy. I want to root for whatever he does. I hope he does well. And then that just blossomed into everything else. So.
Fair enough. Well, and I guess maybe if I knew more of the rules of because I understand all the basic concepts of football for sure, but like I don't know any of the more you get slightly more complicated than
I still
anything, and I don't know anything.
They'll call penalties all the fucking time, and I'll look at it. I'll be like, I don't know, man. Sure.
I don't necessarily need to know all that, but like maybe just a little bit more of it.
Yeah, I wish. Know. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
I'll try. I'll try again.
I think you will be more invested for me if the Lions are in.
If I was with you, yeah,
good.
But
then I'll make you come over and watch it.
Well, we'll have to see who all invites us to Super Bowl stuff, won't we?
No,
won't we? Now,
no, you won't.
Because if my family invites me to a Super Bowl thing, I probably won't go. Because that's what I'm saying. I can't watch football with my family.
The Lions aren't going to go to the Super Bowl.
I don't know how to watch football with my family.
Oh God.
I don't know how to watch football with my family.
Dude, you don't know how to watch most things with your family.
I don't know how to watch anything with my family.
Let alone football.
I look at the TV and I just say, fuck. And my dad's like, you can't curse, Tim. You can't curse. That's my dad. That's what my dad says. You can't curse, Tim. And then he pulls out hand. Yeah, okay. He pulls out hand.
Is he doing a Ronald Reagan impression? You can't curse, Tim. Gorbachev. Gabuja. Go down war.
Go down more.
Go down.
Go ahead and go down more.
He had dementia, man. He couldn't help it. Oh, dude, I got so many fucking free games too from work the other day.
Oh, yeah?
So cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
I've been testing PS4s, so PS4 games come out.
Yeah.
I got Cyberpunk 2077.
Nice.
That was pretty cool. I got Persona 5.
Sick.
And some other stuff. But that was Dementia.
And now that you all know the ins and outs of my life and how it relates to your life, we can probably call it an end to the episode. Goodbye, everybody.
Go Lions.
Go
Lions for
Go
the
Lions,
NFC
go.
For the NFC Championship.
And you know what,
Let's see if
guys?
they win against the 49ers. They won't win, by the way.